What is going on, everyone? Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be talking about Eastone acquisition or Essc stock because I truly believe this is one of the most slept on stocks in the entire stock market. Now, I've been talking about this stock for quite some time, and my due diligence has quite literally been shot down by the FUD monsters saying that Essc does not have a 241,000 share float and it has a 3+ million share float. Well, today, my friends, I am enlightened. I am delighted to bring you guys the news that the FUD spreaders were very, very wrong, and that Finra has confirmed that there is not a 3 million share float, and Ortex was correct. All right, so we will be proving that in today's video. Don't listen to the little Timmy FUD spreaders. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. That's exactly what I did with Essc. And I think we'll see the fruits of our labor and due diligence with this play because it is set up like an absolute monster. Anyways, my friends, drop a like on the video, and if y'all want to check out Hootmoney trade alerts, it's the first link in the description down below. We've been absolutely bagging up on multiple different plays. I'll show you guys the profit loss. It's been absolutely disgusting. I've been trying out Bitcoin option trading. I literally have a 92% success rating so far. So if you wanted to check out Hootmoney trade alerts, it's the first link in the description down below. But with that being said, let's get right into today's video. All right, so I'm about to go over a ton of different information here for Eastone. First and foremost, understand that Ortex is reporting a 241,000 share free float currently, which is why the short interest is showing up at 256% right here. If we just zoom into the exchange reported short interest from Finra for Essc, you guys can see that new data was released as of yesterday. 617,000 shares are shorted, putting it at a 29% short interest. Doing some quick math right here, you guys can see there are 617,000 shares currently being shorted, and obviously the 29% short interest, so we'll take 617,000 shares right there. We'll divide it by the short interest of 29.2%, and this will give us an approximate free float from Finra of 2,113,000 shares. So again, all of the little Timmies saying that Essc had a 3 million plus share free float are wrong. It does not have a 3 million plus share free float. As reported by Finra, it has a 2 million share free float. So all the little Timmies saying that the free float was way bigger than Ortex was repeating are wrong. So I already know the little Timmies have a backup plan. They're gonna say, okay, well, it's 30% short interest. It's not 256% short interest. Ortex is still wrong. This play is still absolutely garbage. Well, joke's on you guys, little Timmy, because Ortex also accurately predicted this number of 29% right here on the settlement date of April 29th. So this number, this statistic is from the date of April 29th, and it doesn't come for another few weeks. Finra takes a little bit of time to release their numbers, but these are retroactive, and they were retroactive as of April 29th, 2022, and that's when the 29% short interest was reported. And as you guys can see, as of April 29th, 2022, Ortex reported short interest at 28.52%. Well, guess what? Ortex also reported a 2.11 million share free float as of April 19th. That's the exact free float that we calculated based off of Finra's numbers. So far, the short interest in free float has been dramatically changing for Essc. It was last reported way higher, and then it had it at 5.83 million shares. And then as of April 19th, it finally reported 2.11 million shares. And as you guys can see, the price did jump up the day before that these numbers were released. So there was probably some type of insider trading. There was tons of volume on April 18th. We also got on April 18th, the day before these numbers were released and Ortex updated their short interest to 30%. We got the most amount of institutional call options ever for ESSC. We've never seen this once before. It happened one time in February for a measly $15,000. It was nothing. But what we are seeing now, as of April 18th, we have tons and tons of institutional call options. For the first time we have ever seen that on this stock, and they're all $12.50 strike prices expiring on May 20th, which is in 9 days. Now, I know the little Timmy's response to this. Little Timmy's gonna say, well, they're just hedging the merger announcement. Estone acquisition to merge with Iconic Holdings. Well, my friends, this was announced as of April 16th. If they are hedging the merger announcement, then why would they be buying these options on 4/18, 2 days after the merger was announced? It's because they're not hedging the merger announcement. The only thing that occurred after this was, again, the decrease in free float to 2.11 million shares on Tuesday, April 19th. So if those institutional calls were coming in to hedge on the Iconic announcement, it quite literally wouldn't make sense in the timeline of events, because again, these institutional calls came after that announcement. And that's the only recent catalyst that we have seen in ESSC so far. But what we did see is, again, guys, the free float drop to 2.11 million shares after those institutional call options come in. So at this point, I don't know what the little Timmy argument is. It's not a 3+ million share free float. It's been confirmed with Finra in the exchange reported numbers to be a 2.11 million share free float, which Ortex was also reporting as of last week, still saying that Ortex is wrong. Then Ortex updated it to a 250% share short interest percentage of free float. So now what's your argument? What is your argument now after all that I have proved in this video that this short interest is not 250%? If Ortex got it right the first time that they updated the free float, why are they not right now? They have been more on point than little Timmy on StockTwits saying that it's a 3+ million share free float. So why are you not trusting them now? I'd like to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Moomoo, a licensed Finra broker that does absolutely zero payment for order flow. They're running a promotion where all you have to do is deposit $1 on their platform using the links below in the description or pinned comment section to get 2 free stocks valued up to $3,500 each, or a total value of up to $7,000. If you click the link in the description or pinned comment section, it will bring you to this landing page where it'll basically say details of the bonus, and there is double probability right now to get Amazon stock. On top of all this, the brokerage does absolutely zero payment for order flow, and they give away free level 2 data. So it's an absolute no-brainer promotion. Go ahead and get your free stocks using those links below. And with that being said, let's get right back into today's video. All right, so as I recorded this video, Ortex actually gave an update to ESSC stock, and it's actually coming down a little bit off of this announcement. They said, update, we agree that ESSC free float of 241K seems too low and have continued to advocate for additional reviews from S&P Global, as we believe they may be double counting some strategic holdings, resulting in free float being too low. We are expecting S&P Global to make some corrections and adjustments based off of our requests, but these calculations do take time, and we've been working with them for several days. We're hoping to get another update soon. And then they also just say thank you for your patience, yada, yada, yada. Well, my friends, even if the free float is not at 241,000 shares, 30% short interest on a 2 million share free float, assuming that the free float is the old number that it was at 2.11 million shares, the same free float that Finra did confirm, where we did get that increase to 29% short interest. Even if these are the numbers right here at 29% short interest on a 2 million share free float, that's still absolutely incredible short squeeze statistics. As most of you guys already know, RDBX or Redbox ran from a low of about $1.95 to a high of about $11 per share for a 457% rally. absolutely incredible. RDBX had very similar short squeeze statistics to ESSC, but besides for the share price, obviously, before it started to run. So as you guys can see on this chart, the estimated percentage of free float was 40%. And then the free float shares was about 2.77 million. So RDBX had a higher free float, but also had slightly higher short interest than ESSC. ESSC has at least 30% short interest right now. It could be a lot higher. Ortex has RDBX at 40% short interest before it's run, so slightly less short interest there, but RDBX was also listed at a 2.77 million share free float compared to ESSC's 2.11 million share free float, which is the max. It could be lower than that. So needless to say, I will be buying this dip right here down to $10.85 because, like I said, this makes no sense. I mean, what it's dipping on is simply FUD that Ortex isn't sure that the short interest isn't 250%. But again, 30% short interest on a 2 million share float. It's good short interest. This dip is going to be eaten up. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, I am extremely bullish on ESSC because, well, the short interest data is absolutely insane. I mean, seriously, even at a 30% short interest, which is the low estimate here, remember that, and a free float of 2.11 million shares, which is the high estimate here. Even with those numbers, this is still set up very, 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 very well. And we even showed a comparison to RDBX, which went up 400% based off of very, 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 very similar statistics. So in my head, this is a no-brainer, especially with shares being about 5% above net asset value. Please tell me what risk to reward in the stock market is better than ESSC right now. Leave a comment down below. Drop a like on the video if y'all enjoyed today's video. And obviously subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. If you guys want Hootmoney trade alerts, we have confirmed in our Bitcoin trading 92% success rate. I'll also show you guys some of the trades that we have made on the screen. Guys, Hootmoney trade alerts, I don't think y'all will regret that. It's the first link in the description if you guys wanted to check that out. Also, first link in the pinned comment section down below. And we also have Moomoo, the channel sponsor. So if you guys want up to $7,000 in free stock, as long as you deposit $1 on their platform, absolutely zero payment for order flow, and they give away free level 2 data. You can check out Moomoo using the links in the description and pinned comment section as well. Anyways, my friends, that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time.